Attention passionate and loyal Cleveland Browns fans, a true storm is shaking up the AFC North, and what's happening right now could completely transform the Browns' Super Bowl ambitions. We're witnessing a monumental power shift, one that could leave one of our fiercest rivals stumbling for years. And you're hearing it here first. Before we dive in, if you're part of the Dog Pound, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join this growing brotherhood. Let's hit the 2,000 subscriber mark together. Share this news with other fans and let the voice of the Browns echo across the entire NFL. Now hold on tight, Browns Nation, my friends. Something big and maybe dangerous is happening inside the locker room. And if what's being said is true, this could be one of the biggest internal divisions the franchise has faced in years. The name at the center of this storm, Shedeur Sanders. The young quarterback, son of legend Deion Sanders, arrived in Cleveland surrounded by hype, confidence, and the kind of energy that can transform any team. But the problem is, that same confidence seems to have shaken the Browns' internal structure, especially head coach Kevin Stefanski's authority. According to recent analysis, and even comments from people like Skip Bayless, known for his sharp opinions and direct sources, there's a real conflict between Stefanski and Shedeur. And it's not just about football performance or practice habits. It's personal. Word is that Stefanski doesn't like Shedeur's attitude, his style, his visibility, his confidence, and even the way he communicates on social media. To the coach, the kid hasn't yet understood what it means to be a Brown. But is that really the case? Or is Stefanski simply unable to handle a new generation of leaders? Meanwhile, the team is feeling the impact. The season that began full of hope has turned into a nightmare of confusing decisions. The offense can't find its rhythm, losses are piling up, and fans are asking, why hasn't Shedeur gotten a real chance yet? The answer might be darker than it seems. Sources suggest Stefanski may be avoiding naming Sanders the starter out of fear of the consequences. If the young quarterback shines, the entire narrative changes, and the coach could lose control of the locker room, or even his job. It's a cold war inside the team. On one side, a coach trying to preserve his authority. On the other, a talented, patient quarterback with something to prove, and it's not just the public noticing it. Some veterans in the locker room are reportedly uncomfortable with the atmosphere. Some say the team is divided. Part of the roster believes in Shedeur and wants to see him play, while others still defend Stefanski's hierarchy. The result? Tension, silence, and an offense completely stuck in place. The situation is starting to resemble the worst moments of the post-Baker Mayfield era, when quarterback uncertainty tore deep wounds into the franchise. And now, with Dillon Gabriel under center, the feeling is déjà vu. An inconsistent, predictable offense with no clear identity. Meanwhile, Shedeur watches it all, waiting for the opportunity that to many should have already come. But here's the most explosive part of this story. There are rumors that the team owner might step in. Yes, according to some insiders, the front office is beginning to question Stefanski's decisions, and whether he's still the right man to lead this team. If the Browns keep struggling and Shedeur remains on the bench, it's possible that leadership changes will come before the season ends. Just imagine the impact. Fans, Stefanski fired, Shedeur stepping in as the starting quarterback, and a new era beginning in Cleveland. It would mark the end of an exhausted regime, and the beginning of a revolution that could reignite the fans' faith. Let's be honest, Shedeur Sanders isn't just another player. He's the face of a new NFL mindset, bold, media-savvy, and modern. And maybe that's what scares people. But at the same time, that's exactly the kind of energy the Cleveland Browns need. After years of mediocrity and instability, maybe what's missing isn't a new system, but a new leader. And what if that leader is already there, waiting for his chance to show what he can do? What if Stefanski's biggest fear is losing control to someone who could win over the locker room, the fans, and maybe even the entire league? As this story unfolds, one thing is certain. The clock is ticking in Cleveland. Every loss adds more pressure. Every dull performance fuels more doubt. And if Stefanski keeps holding Shedeur back, fans might start losing something even worse than a game. They might lose faith in the direction of the team. So now the big question is, will Kevin Stefanski swallow his pride and give Shedeur the chance he deserves? Or will the coach fall before that happens? The locker room already feels the weight. The fan base is divided, and the entire NFL is watching what could become the next great AFC North drama. Because in Cleveland, nothing ever comes